I've been alone all my life. Ever since I've been a child, from childhood, I remember for the longest time of not wanting to be around people. And when I did have certain people I got comfortable with, I used to still feel lonely. I used to still feel like they couldn't relate to me. I was alone with these thoughts. And I've always thought there was something a little bit odd with me. Why did I have not really many friends around me? Why did I have these trust issues? Why did I have these thoughts and feelings? And it wasn't until I got a little bit older when I started to develop a little bit of an understanding of why I was like this. Then I came across all spirituality or autism or certain disorders. And as I grew older, I still had these problems. And I call them problems, but really they probably saved me from a lot of interactions and a lot of negative outcomes and scenarios. I've managed to switch the mindset of thinking there's something wrong with me, because it saved me in so many situations. And it turns out it's actually a real trait to have. This problem I thought I had was actually not so much of a big problem after all, because people started to want to be around me. People noticed that I was real. And I always knew I was a bit different, and I always did put it down to me being real, because I couldn't really relate to a lot of people. I was around people that was fake. I was around different sort of individuals who was not like-minded like me. And within a quick amount of time, I separate myself from them. I guess the problem makes you a real person, and there's not many people like that out there. It comes from also a big self-respect. Maybe I do have some traits of people with certain disorders mentally, but I know myself as a person. I know I can't be around people and environments that I can't relate to. I can't allow disrespect. I can't allow the close people around me to be disrespected. I can't be talking behind someone's back. I believe that you are what you give out to the world. And if you're giving out negativity all the time, that's just going to shape you as a person to be a bad person. And from young, you don't really understand aspects like this. You don't really understand life. You feel like there's stuff wrong with you because you're not taught this. As you get older, you realise what the world's actually like. And now, even at the age of 26, I still distance myself from a lot of people. I have about one friend in my whole life, maybe two. And even from them, they know what sort of person I am when I need my space, when my energy's impacted, when I don't feel like I can talk, because I need to re-energise. And you just catch me in environments like this, out in nature. And that's how I tapped into spirituality as well. I've tapped into it all. But the big conclusion I've come up to is you respect your own time, you respect your own energy. If you're around the wrong people, that will be looked down on. You will be looked at as weird. And through my life, I've come across a very, very rare majority of people that have also thought like me. And it turns out they had such a unique mindset that was very hard for me to find, that related to me. I go through life always unsure, from the mentality of thinking there's stuff wrong with me, thinking I've got health problems. But at the end of the day, it turns out that it might just be a trait that some of us are born with, who was meant for more. It's not a no motivational thing. It's just in a world that's full of people that's like-minded and follow a system where they just want to fit in. Some of us are just not born for that. It's in our genetic and DNA code. We are just not made to be like how the rest of the world is, and that's fine. But don't ever feel like you've got a problem with you, just like I did, because you think different and you move different and you do stuff different. Because that sort of stuff is what makes me unique, and I've accepted that now.